Hello everyone. Day 2 of the patch is upon us and we continue testing, and we're back to an R, but with a different deck this time. This time it's a deck that exploits the new card called Alumni. It's a card that profits from Barnard students and Aretusa students, and you can play your 40-point bronzes like 6-7 times in a game, so that's pretty powerful if you ask me. 40 for 6. To get that, you'll need some components to be in your starting hand, and you also don't want to run into the heavy control decks. So Alumni basically gets Zeal if both values of melee and range gets to 4, and to get that you need your Barnard student and Aretusa student to hit the patient's 4 so that they survive on a row for a couple of turns. And to help them to grow their patience, because 4 is not the limit. You can get ranged boost ally unit by 40, doing one simple trick. Or let's say playing 5 cards in a row and allowing them to survive. So if you played Archgriffin, you know who Leticia is. She is a patient unit. At the end of this turn, patient value of your units is increased by the number the patient grows. So let's say she grows to like 5. You click her at the end of the turn. The patience of all units grows by whatever number I said, 5, right? So instead of getting +1, all your Barnard students, all your Aretusa students are getting +5 instead of +1. The nice thing about Leticia is that if you click her and refresh her on the same turn, she increases her own patience as well. So if she was at 5, you click it, you refresh her, she grows her patience by 5 as well. So the second time you click her, it will be not 6 that you'd expect, it will be like 10 or 11 depending on your sequencing. So how do we refresh Leticia? We have Desire that resets all orders on the mages that you used order on this turn when you play Desire. So basically you click Leticia, you refresh that. With Desire, Leticia continues growing. You also on this turn can use your orders on all the mages like Aretusa students. So you are playing slow tempo. You'd want every point, but we'll see that during the gameplay. And the other card that helps you is Viraxis. Viraxis also refreshes even if he's in his first form. You can refresh an R unit ability, so those are 2 refreshers. Sadly, no Zeal, so sometimes you have to go a couple cards down. Yesterday I went like 4 cards down, and 40-point bronzes allowed me to win nonetheless. So how are we playing Alumni? First of all, we have 2 copies from the hand. Then we have everyone's favorite Adalia, that you know that she is only spawning in our units, but yeah. You can get another copy. You get a copy of Reinforcements. If it dies, you get a copy of Necromancy. On the other hand, you can bring like and try to get value from your Barnard or Aretusa student that was implemented in round 1, unless Nilfgaard steals it from your graveyard. So the main sequencing of the deck is Donimir, Leticia, Aretusa student, all go back row. Then you play Barnard student, and you also want to play him back row because you want him to survive and get to at least 4 value. You most likely want to get your Alumni played onto the back row for the boosting, because it's rare you find multiple 40-point opponent units to damage. If you played like Hyper Chain, you know that sometimes your trees is overshooting damage. So yeah, you play those. Donimir, Leticia, Barnard and Aretusa students all back row. Then you go and play Viraxis and Tisaya. You have leader to get them. And in between, after one lens, you want to click Leticia and refresh your ability with Viraxis, say, and then next turn you want to click your mages, the ones that have order. Like Bernard student won't be able to use his order on the ranged. And play Leticia, refresh on it once again, wait a turn and click the Leticia once again. So that's for the main line. Also, like I mentioned, Bernard is on ranged. We have one siege ladder, nice round 1 card to pull with AA if you draw all your components. Your AA is your tutor for anything but Leticia and Viraxis. So for round 1 you can bring Defender, you can bring Leticia or any of the bronzes you missed. Your leader is your tutor for Viraxis, Leticia and anything extra you need. We're also running a Royal Decree for consistency. Andi from Team Legacy and Driftbling of Arituza were playing that yesterday on stream, were having success. And yeah, I gave it a shot so far. If you don't run into the Kelly or Nilfgaard decks that just wrecks havoc, you might be fine. People are experimenting with hand buff Scoia'tael. That one doesn't have enough control, but as soon as Precision Strike is back, you might also struggle. You might ask why is Immortal Cavalry here, but it's 2 bodies, and you in round 2 and round 3 while playing Alumni you want to have bodies to buff, and 2 shielded units in one turn usually provide you the targets. Otherwise you might be forced to buff the same unit multiple times, and well, toll punishes in the meta. You are not really vulnerable to graveyard hate here. Sure, your necromancy might be declined, potentially your amphibious assault is getting erased, but if you got the components, it's just the question of playing Alumni. Also, I did not mention that we are playing double casting contest that refreshes order ability and gives zeal to a bronze, so you can cast those on Alumni, and also teleportation on a 4-point card to get like extra 30-40 points from it is always worth it. I added Mahakam Ale to the deck because sometimes you need to save your defender, sometimes you need to unlock your Leticia, and that seemed like a good way to do that. So let's give this a shot. Props to Andi and Driftbling coming up with this build. Or maybe it was Andi, who knows. Maybe I did not watch the entire stream. So as I mentioned, to the control and all that, I think it will be easier to showcase the combo deck, not on actual ladder when people are trying to climb. So it's a very disruptible deck. Don't let anything fool ya. Even if you win a couple of games, then you'll find a matchup that won't be in your favor most likely. But it is a deck where you just accept it and go next. And if you succeed in the next game, I mean, you get the profit. Also, can we find a worthy rival? Nobody is playing casual or training. Ah, somebody heard me. Somebody heard me in CD Projekt Red offices, and they found me a player. And there we go, kill 2 less deck, so we are most likely dead against that. We have Defender, we are not using Necromancy this round, we are not using Teleportation this round. We have all the students, but okay, we got AA, that's something, but I'm afraid Heat Wave and another Toll Punish might just destroy us. Also, this deck runs Speller most likely. we'll try our best. So Defender goes, no need to Crystal Skull, we want to Crystal Skull Leticia most likely. Also like kill Tulis, we don't have answers. If they just play Kelly and stop playing units, they are burning your Aretusa and Barnard students, so... Combo decks be comboing. Okay. For now, we leave. Don't think there is a necessity to use Crystal Skull on this yet. And turn. So, the value is 2. This is the Kelly deck that I probably uploaded the guide on yesterday, like people have been trying variations of that. Like if he started running something other than engines, then yeah, there was a chance that it's not a Kelly deck, but looking at it at the moment, I have no doubts what opponent is playing. But yeah, he tries to over-engine us. Here you go, and yeah. I agree with the Warner that you have played it onto the wrong crow. Okay, so the pass comes. He has 1, 2... yeah, he will have dominance. Although... Wait. Yeah, this activates, but the beast will be activated anyway, so... we cannot buff anything for 10. We might be overcommitting indeed. Don't need ale at the moment. So that pass came a bit as a surprise, not gonna lie. Also might have wanted to Tisaya. So yeah, you cannot use those orders when you are doing the Veraxis thing, because otherwise their patience won't grow. We don't care about this god. But yeah, we are going several cards down, sadly. That's not ideal. We are going too many cards down. So at the moment those are 8s, and that number might be just not enough. Do we go and play 1 Alumni into the graveyard, or are we afraid of lemons? No, I think we'll just throw this. So 19 point units instead of 40 as I promised. And we have 4 cards down, so let's see how that goes. Good, good, we have Adalia. Do we have anything else? We cannot really greet Alumni, we got both copies of them. This is a copy, this is a copy, this is not at the moment. Royal Decree gives us Adalia, allowing us to leader whatever we want. Maybe we're AA in one of them. Just maybe. So we can pass. And see how we deal with a long crown, because
How I adore a challenge.
oh no, he deletes our graveyard. Oh no. Not my mages. Not my mages. How he adorns the challenge. Do we want to take an extra turn and delete Leticia as well? Seems like no is the answer. He brings us Leticia, Viraxas, and Donimir. So that's an interesting thing to see. Once again we have the double Alumni. We can AA Arituza Adept, so I don't think that's a necessity. A new copy, a new unit. So we are missing one contest. But I think this should be fine. Okay, the neutral. Gonna reap some profit for him. I think this is where we go. Queen Adalia. I should have played it front row.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
We also have damage from them to deal with his defender. And we are not really using.
Lady Margarita told us of this.
Once again, should be front row. We cannot kill defender unless he until he plays his Sabbath. So yeah, everything goes almost according to plan. Numbers are of course a bit low. Instead of 40 we're only getting like 19 puny points. He also cannot play units at the moment unless he wants to play his Sabbath, bring in the good stuff out. Those are some small points, not gonna lie. Actually curious about this one, like, is he planning to bring out his things? I think we go and play a copy of Alumni. We don't mind it dying. Because we have Necroman. Wait, we don't have. That's throw and an R card. So yeah, that's the card we are missing on. That was not a good idea. But for this, like, the idea behind this play was to just teleport the dude. Staying alive for the most part. Also, like, the force burning, those two force burning means nothing to us. So how no unit are you killing? Tell us. Tell us now. He manages. He manages to do the... I'll keep a no unit play for now. But yeah, we have the casting. It's a shame that the token is being spawned when drawing it. So I think we are allowing him to burn a unit. Of course, this way we're playing into Irden. Adalia front row, Adept front row. Keep back row for Alumni and something that blocks Igni. Oh, cute. Cute, 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 cute. It would be a shame if we played another.
But we shall prevail.
It would be a real shame, Kiltulis. So he decided against playing Sabbath? Like, it ain't bad for him. We're just getting Defender. He gets like triple engine. It would have been a fair trade. Okay, so City Dash goes off. Just slam Gerhardt. This survived, so we kind of wanted to port it anyway. I might have made a mistake beforehand. So sure, we'll lose a 4-point unit. Otherwise, we're just this. Like we have leader as well. Oh no! Oh no! My 4-point unit died. AA is useless in our card, right? So we buff this one and we buff this one. We also could have tried to damage something, but in the end we did not make it to that. So 163 points in one game. That's not 260 that I got my previous game, but still looks decent. And now Irden. Oh no, not the spores. So yeah, the first game was an immediate success, can't complain. There you go. Kill Tulis with the control and play no units. Seems like a dangerous opponent, and it most likely will be, but the beauty of the deck is that we have double casting contest, we have teleportation, and we don't mind our 4 power Alumni burning, because we're bringing one of them back with necromancy, and then like one deploy they're giving you more points than you'd ever can dream of. Plus his Witch's Sabbath was not ideal. So yeah, we went 4 cards down. In round 1 we drew, so we were 1 card down in the end by round 3, but that forced like passing, otherwise it would have been problematic. But we could have bled him out, activating his Witch's Sabbath. And then he also went through City Dash, so that's 2 card advantage. That was quite irrelevant in this case. So yeah, enjoy the deck. Thanks Andi and Driftbling and Pilunovsky for bringing it to my attention. If you liked it, drop your follow on Twitch as well. Daily streams there, gonna be live a bit later today. Enjoy content, enjoy the new Gwent patch. This seems like an insane one in terms of point swings you can get. 40 for 6 provisions is amazing. And see ya till the next time. Bye bye.